Right, welcome ladies and gents. Will Joker 2 bomb? From pre-sales, it's looking like it might do, actually. So there is a Twitter account, Empire City Box Office. They track some information here and there. That's basically what they do. That's their thing. And they've annoyed quite a lot of people. Now, ordinarily, I wouldn't actually care too much about this. This sort of, well, this individual here with only 3,000 followers. But they're followed by a friend of the channel, William Eubank, who is the director of Underwater. So I thought I would just take a look and kind of see what they had to say. And it's not looking great. I mean, if this is true, it's not looking great at all. Like, it will bomb. So they said this, look, numbers don't lie. And even this early red flags everywhere. And Joker Folie Deux is in big trouble if first half day of pre-sales are any indication. $100 million opening in serious jeopardy and might go lower. Hopefully won't head for the Marvels or the Flash territory. And they said, look, unfortunately things have not improved. If anything, they've gotten worse. It seems the Flash 2.0 might be incoming here for Warner Brothers and Joker Folie Deux. And again, before, apparently they were aiming for a $100 million debut. That would be domestically, just in the States. So the idea of it now opening with perhaps only half or a third of that is hard to fathom. Apparently. Again, don't really know whether this is true or not, or whether there's any sort of indication. But yeah, it's not looking great. And this individual's getting blasted in the comments. So we'll just take a look at this and kind of scroll backwards as we go through from here. So this is the first, well, actually, sorry. This is one of the tweets which they retweeted. So after seeing the reviews on Joker Movie 2 trending down on it, seems very divisive. I still think it opens 100 million plus, but fades quickly. With that said, I now think this gives Venom movie a big boost and could see that open even bigger now, essentially flip-flop their openings. So originally, they thought that it would be a $100 million opening, which is, I mean, that's big. That's a good opening, actually. Weird, because when I went to grab tickets, it was pretty booked up. That could be because it's a 70mm film playing in Lincoln Square IMAX. I mean, yeah, I could be sold out pretty much no matter what you put there, apparently. But then they, said, look, numbers don't lie. Even this early red flags everywhere. It's in big trouble. $100 million opening in serious jeopardy and might go a lot lower. I don't know. Unfortunately, things not improved, so I'm just repeating this, but I want to take a look at some of the comments. Because he got absolutely torn apart in the comments. So, yeah, okay, don't tell me you're part of the smear campaign used to like this account, but F him or her, whatever the F it is. And they did get a bit nasty in the replies. You sound like a QAnon fool if you think I'm part of a smear campaign. So it's not a negative sentiment. I'm simply telling you what the pre-sales are compared to all other films at a similar time. You're freaking out because you don't like it. I mean, it's interesting. Despite the reviews being divisive, the thing is that the reviews were divisive for the first one. Remember, there was that hate campaign which basically said that someone was going to go and shoot up a bloody theatre and things. It was going to cause murders, basically, which was just absolutely absurd. Just totally ludicrous. So despite the reviews being divisive, could it also be the fact that people didn't want this sequel, and do people rather wait till DC's rebooted with Superman? Did playing at the Venice Film Festival was a huge red flag? What do you make of this? Reason why? It's a bit of everything, they say. And this is the thing, that they're sort of, I mean, this kind of comment here, like, it's not 2019 and it's not that movie. It's a different time and circumstances. I don't know. And again, this is a worthwhile comment here. The first movie got a B+ cinema score and still made $1 billion despite opening low. It can't be that bad. Its star is not nearly as problematic and the effects are in no way going to be as bad. I'm talking purely about the box office. Everybody wants to be an authoritative critic. The days of Siskel and Ebert are gone. We'll let the actual box office numbers and audience reviews decide. I'm not being a critic, though. I'm just informing you of the box office pre-sales. You're too early. Just relax. This has the potential of hitting 1 billion over its theatrical release. Apparently it has no chances. 0. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like the musical aspect, but could live with it. What turned me off were the reviews saying this movie is like a big FU to the people who wanted this Joker to have any connection to the comic book Joker. The whole thing screams, don't see this movie. Unless I missed something, and Joker is being targeted by a smear campaign led by a man who falsely accused the lead actor of grooming, how is The Flash a relevant comparison? That is quite funny. Yeah, I mean, I think it is too early, to be honest. I think it's way too early to discount this. The thing about viewing habits with cinema is a lot of people don't do pre-sales that much anymore. They do, don't get me wrong. Like, wait, stop. Don't get me wrong. They do a lot of pre-sales and pre-booking of tickets for certain films that they think personally will be huge opening weekend. But the first one didn't do great. You know, like, it did great over its entire run. Smash my watch. The thing about the Joker was it had rewatch value. People went back to watch it. You know, it had legs. That's why people enjoyed it, because it accumulated a massive box office because of it having legs. People continued to go back and watch it. They enjoyed it. It had rewatch value. I think, you know, this movie could bomb, and that's kind of the whole nature of this video overall, is that, you know, it could bomb. Absolutely, it could bomb. And it could bomb because literally no one wanted this movie. You know, very little people wanted this movie at all. And people aren't sold on Gaga. People don't really like Lady Gaga. They don't like the fact this is a musical, or it's been sold as a musical. And I think, you know, Todd Phillips has flip-flopped on that too much. You know, because now they're trying to say it's not a musical. No, it's not a musical at all. Don't view it like a musical. And I think initially they thought maybe that would sell it to some people for some bizarre reason. And they had flip-flopped on that now. So yeah, not good, especially considering this movie had a larger budget. And so this is the latest tweet. It says, man, this has pissed tons of people off. Unfortunately, numbers are what they are, no matter how much you want films to succeed. In reality, I've been nice to Joker movie, as many other trackers have it under 5 million Thursday previews and a 40 to 50 million opening, if that doesn't change soon. Guy, please don't be this guy. Yeah, guys, don't believe me. Just look at the sales and 20 other trackers saying the same exact thing. Bury your head in the sand. I mean, it is absolutely being torn apart. So could this bomb? Yeah. I mean, it could bomb mainly because... Oh, you're not wrong. I'm checking the advanced booking for my country where the first one was a massive hit. Boy, it looks bad. Could this bomb? Yeah, like it absolutely could bomb. And it could bomb primarily because they increased the budget to quite a higher amount, to be honest. They should never have increased the budget that much. So there you go. I think this will be interesting to watch. I think ultimately if this releases and the same cohort of people that watched the first one watch this and go, actually that was really, really good, and then they say to everyone else it was really, really good, it'll do well. But if it's not actually a good film, no, it won't do well. Remember, the first one it wasn't like a smash hit success straight away. It relied on good word of mouth. This only needs that. That's all it does. It just needs that. So let me know what you think down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But yeah, people are raging. Apparently it's going to absolutely bomb. So bad times for Warner Brothers, because they need some hits. So thoughts down below. If you like what I do here, support the channel via Patreon. You can find that linked in the description box. Thank you so much in advance if you do. Cheers. Take care. Bye-bye now.